Kenzo Extra. What Forex? It's Tuesday, so let's go straight to NASDAQ, US30 and gold. And I think maybe today you're going to have a bonus signal or analysis for US oil or crude oil. They call it YTI or WTI. So what can we do today? So we have a small sell-off yesterday, but I think this bearish momentum is still continuing. So until we break certain areas here, I think we can say now we have a strong buy. So if you still remember, we had something like this. So let me just go to a daily so that we can see that we were still on something like this. Yeah, it was something like this. This is our strong support, guys. I hope you can see that. So since that NASDAQ is very close to the support, we're hoping that it's going to push higher. But remember, the market will play around so that we don't get those nice nice positions where we can just buy. So what happened yesterday, we saw a small sell-off, you can see that, but now it's rejecting again, it's going up. So on a smaller time frame, so let's go maybe to an hour, because we want to see what's really happening so that we can able to draw our resistant line. If those lines are broken, it's where we can say now maybe NASDAQ it's buying, but you can see that this is still resisting. Let me start this from here. It's still resisting, so but I think it's very close to breaking the lines. So let's see. So I'm connecting it with this one here. Why? Because they also make sense. So I don't have to force it to connect with this one here, so because they don't connect, so I can still do my double lines here. Let me just zoom that for you. I can still do my double lines so that I can see, and to be safer you have to do this zone so that you don't just rely on one line. If maybe the market goes above this double line, it means yes, it's just confirmation that the market is still going to push higher. But another thing is, I saw people in the group, they were just analyzing everything around here. They were talking about the double tops and stuff, but I think that is not really necessary. Why? Because we see that we are still on that bearish move, bearish pressure. So we don't have to go around try to find some structures that they don't even exist. So the best thing is to wait, guys. You just wait. I don't see any support where I can rely on. That's why I don't send the signal. So I sent the signal yesterday about the, I think it's NASDAQ or US30. We made small profit, then after it shot down, so I was already out. But sometimes people, they should learn to wait for something like this to happen. If we are on this thing, even if maybe I can push and connect this, you can see this, the market is still under pressure. So if we don't break this area, sometimes it's good to wait. Then if we break that, we can get the market around these zones. But if that doesn't happen, it means the market can still push lower, respecting this resistance, you see. But you don't have to come here and say maybe this area, whatever, maybe the market will do this and do that. Sometimes, guys, you're going to miss these moves. Sometimes you're going to miss these moves because sometimes they don't have the nice support or resistance. But here it's quite simple, unless if maybe you just want to sell when the market is here. You say, okay, I'm going to sell it here, I'm going to sell it here, I'm going to sell it. That way, that way I think it's much better than to just look for things that they are not there, you see. So Here, what I'm waiting for, NASDAQ to break this area, wait for the retest. If it doesn't happen, we can jump on it already, also. Then if it pushes up, we'll be in the position already. But that if it doesn't happen, let's say it doesn't happen, because we don't have to say we know everything. The market will just present itself to us, then we take those opportunities. So you can see as a resistance, this is a sort of a wedge. This is a very strong support. If the market pushes lower and breaks this area, it's where we can say now we're looking for the sell. You see why? Because this is a wedge, and this support is still confirming that this is an uptrend. You see, this is still confirming that it's an uptrend. We know that we had like a long sell, maybe a week now. The sell, it's still continuing, but we never break this area, which is a very strong support. If we break that, is where we can say, okay, take those sells. But here, yes, maybe short positions, sorry, short-term positions, yes, you can just sell, but the bigger picture is still going up. So I expect the market to push higher. So we waiting for the market to break this area, then push higher. Then we can say we will be in around this area. We already ate around here last week, so we don't have to force the market to give us everything. So the market has to do its thing. Whether it's slow, we will wait. We don't fight the market, it's fine. So that's what we do. We just wait, and the market will present itself. So if you are a hurry, or if you are hungry for money, unfortunately this industry is not going to be, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it, because it will just move the way it wants, so you don't control the market. So I think maybe on NASDAQ you saw what might happen. So let's go straight to US30. Guys, if you want to be in the group, it's $50. It's still on special. Just WhatsApp me, check my description down there. WhatsApp me or Telegram me. I will add you on the VIP group. It's only $50. For NASDAQ and US30 only is $25. It's all the prices are once off. I mean, you pay once. So here on US30, still things look the same as NASDAQ 100. So what can we expect? Let me just draw that again, just because I can, guys. So let's draw. Let's see. This is what I do. You see, it's that support. Another one. Now it's a zone. You see, now it's a zone. So from this you can see that, okay, we have this strong support from like back then up to now. So what do we do now? It means we're just waiting for the market to pull back a little bit. But unfortunately, sometimes you won't know where will the market pull. So let's see. Yeah, something like this. So sometimes here, sometimes the market is confusing. Why? Because if you draw something like this as a resistance, you will see that we are on the center. You see, so sometimes you don't have to be in the market on the wrong time. But we saw a very nice. If maybe the market was around to really, I'll just go to a bit smaller so that you can see. You can buy if maybe when you draw your things like this resistant, then when you see the market breaks this area, then you can say you can buy. I think yesterday I also sent something like that, but the market just rejected. So which is cool, because the market also just do stuff like that. We know that it's not something new. So if the market is like this, guys, we know that you want to trade, and that is the problem. It's a trap, actually. Just because you want to trade every day, it doesn't mean that there'll be an opportunity every day. Sometimes you have to wait. So here you can see we are around the center. It means actually we have to wait for the market to be around these areas, or around these areas to be safe. I'm not saying you're not going to lose, but to be safer, it's best to trade around this zone, support and resistance. But here we are on center. It means we can have like extra pullbacks because we are on the center. We are not here. You can see when you are here in the market, you just watch one candlestick. It's very long. Why? Because the market is just running away from this support here. You can see around here, the market, only few candlesticks, they can make you enough money. So when you are in center like this, on the center like this, it's where we go to a bit smaller time frame. It's where we're going to look for rejections, whatever, something like, let's say, we're going to draw some things like this. Where the market breaks this line, we can buy whatever. Let me just go to a bit smaller so that you can see. Okay, you can see here. So we, on a smaller time frame, you see what I was talking about. So we have a breakout. The market was doing something like this. Then we had this breakout. We never had a retest. It's fine. But just because we also have something like a resistance here, it means we're waiting for the market to come back here. If it doesn't come back, we can wait for the market to break here, then we can take it. But sometimes these things, just because it's on a very small time frame, you won't see them on a bigger time frame. So you have to go to a smaller time frame. But remember, this is not safe because the market will just play around. You will have a breakout. When you say you enter, the market can go up a little bit, then come back again. Why? When you check on a bigger time frame, you don't see those things happen. It's just like 3 candlesticks. You see, you should know when you trade something like that. It's just short-term trades, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, then you're out. You see. So let's go back to a 4-hour and see what we can expect. I think the market will just recover, guys. Unfortunately, the entries are not easy at the center. I'm repeating this. So what you can do, maybe let's try to find this. You see this? Maybe we can say, okay, on a bigger time frame, we had this support here. That's why maybe the market is going up. But if you miss that, it's still fine. You will find another opportunity later. Maybe the market will pull back, then the market can push higher again. So I see something again here, which is very nice. I see something again. I think, yeah, I think this can work. You can see that. Let me do this. So it means, let me go to smaller. You see now. So it means now we have an opportunity here and here. This, when we see this, we just see an opportunity. It means that the market can still go lower. Around here, the market can push up again, you see. But if the market breaks here, we'll be looking for another buy. But from here, we don't look for any buy. It means you can sell from this area if the market doesn't break this area. But since we are in an uptrend, guys, sometimes we have to wait for the market to be around these areas. Then you can wait for the market to go up again. Then when it's here, you can buy. Then maybe you can lock your profits, whatever. If it breaks this area, you can continue with that. But sometimes the market won't do that. So the market can come back. Then it means you have to take your profit. But it's fine. That's what we want. We want to take profits. So on US30 is something like that, guys. It's just something like that. It's just quite easy. Let's see. So I think it's quite easy just because we're just waiting for breakout or for the market to come here. Then we can say we can buy again. Why? Because we are on an uptrend. We expect the market to go up like that, unless if maybe you want to sell around these areas. But I only buy around this area. So I hope maybe you understand that. Let's go straight to gold. On gold, I think we never had a signal yesterday. Why? Because I think it was very high. So we did not want to take any risk or unnecessary risk, because when you trade, actually You just take in risks now and then, but you don't have to take unnecessary risk. So let's draw like the resistance. Guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Let's grow the channel. Thanks to everyone who already subscribed, guys. You make this thing possible. You push me to wake up every day early in the morning just to do this. You see, so let's see. These moves, they just repeat themselves. You will see that NASDAQ, it's always it's gold. It's consolidate, push up, something like this. Push up, consolidate, push up, consolidate, push up, consolidate, push up, consolidate. So when you draw those things, you will find something like this. But the bigger picture is those things are actually an uptrend. It's going like that. So it's like this. So when you draw your uptrend, it's going to create some nice something like this, you see. So it means here it was a resistant and it just happened now. You can see now gold is crazy, it's moving higher. So I did not see that, so unfortunate. Yeah, oh no. You can see that we are still on a very nice uptrend. But if you don't know, this thing can be tricky, because when you draw a trend line, sometimes these lines won't make sense. Why? Because we having these things like this. The market is actually consolidating when then breaking out here, and here we have another breakout. So it means from here we can have another move like this before the market can push higher. I hope you can see that. It's very easy, but sometimes we miss some trades. You see, sometimes the market doesn't reach these areas. You can see even here the market doesn't come around this support. So that's the thing, you only get this one here, or maybe this or that. So we're missing a lot, unless if maybe you can just buy and hold, then that way it will be much better. But now I think this gold is going to create something like this, maybe before we breaking above and create something like that again, you see. So guys, I think this is enough for the day. So I have some nice and some good stuff for you. For those who you buy oil, crude oil, you can see here, it's crude oil. If you want some good stuff, I already sent the signal. I think the crew is eating. If they took the signal, let's see, I want to show you something. You can see around this area we have, this is a signal, guys. I'm not forcing anyone to take this signal. I'm not a financial advisor, right? I hope you did read my first screen. Here you can see it's a nice resistant, and actually this is also an uptrend, you see. But you can see here it's also like consolidating around this area. The market is also consolidating around. When the market reaches here, we saw something like this. When the market reaches here, we saw something like this. When the market reaches here, I expect the market to also do the same thing. That's why we took the trade. I think we are in a very nice profit at the moment. Then I hope if you want to trade US oil, you can talk to Kenzo. Just check my description, you will find everything there. Telegram or WhatsApp, just talk to me. Only $50, and within 2 days or 3 days, then, or even one signal, then you will recover your $50. Then it's funny because we make them cheap so that you can just recover whatever that you paid your subscription fee with. Then within few signals, then you're done, you recovered your money. This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like and share. Bye.